When it comes to building your ability to pedal your bike down the road, one of the most important things we can teach you is how to lock your ribcage and pelvis together. Today I'm going to show you a simple but not easy exercise that's going to challenge you to do so. And the challenge is going to be, are your hip flexors going to tighten up? Are your tensor fasciae lata going to tighten up? Or are you going to be able to do the exercise properly? When it comes to core training for cyclists and triathletes, we like to think of crunches and side planks and front planks. But here, as the HVTraining channel has hopefully connected with you, you have subscribed down below, right? There should be something on the screen, maybe down here or up here. I don't know where it will go, but it will say subscribe. Make sure you subscribe and smash that like button if you're looking to learn more about strength training for performance. Now, there's a big difference between strength training for general fitness and performance, and today's exercise is going to call that out. To help you switch the mentality from strength training for general strength and for performance, it's not the exercise that you do, but how you actually execute it that is going to get you the results you want. Today, we're going to look at a modified front plank hand to elbow with an isometric hold. Say that all in one breath and say it 3 times fast. We got it on the first take, so let's get a clap and a thumbs up down below just for that. Now, this exercise is simple, but it is definitely not easy. As we go through this, the most common problem for us as cyclists and triathletes, aside from our hip flexors and our TFL taking over, is our ego. We don't like when small exercises or simple exercises are challenging for us. So check the ego at the door, and remember, you're here for performance, not for how you look in the gym. All right, let's take a look at how this would actually look. Now, as we come down, what I like to have people do before they get into position is just practice a brace. Now, you have 2 different options for this. You can either do a tisk, as if you're scaring a cat, and what I'm looking to do is I have my fingers at the side of the six-pack, and I'm looking to activate the full 360-degree abdominal hoop, which comes all the way around. So I'm not crunching, and I'm not just pushing my stomach out. The other option is you can do the karate variation, which is a kya. Okay, as we come down, just hold, boom. From there, we're going to come into position. The hands are going to be just behind the shoulders. Now, as we do this, we're going to take the hands down just a little bit behind the shoulders. We're going to push the shoulder blades forward and down. So this looks a lot like riding position. From here, I'm going to brace my midsection just a little bit. Now, I want to make sure my glutes are firing, and I'm going to take one hand off the ground. You can see I'm struggling a little bit today, and I'm going to hold on the shoulder and then bring it back down. We're going to hold the hand on the shoulder for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. And this is a hard exercise. I'm not a weak guy. I've practiced this quite a bit, and you can see how it is a challenge to keep the whole body nice and tense. So I'm firing the glutes, firing the midsection, and I'm going side to side. What we want to try and avoid is having you move and rock. So what we don't want is this. Oh yeah, this is easy. I don't know what he's talking about. What we want is to hold and stay in roughly the same position. This is a very challenging exercise. So today I've been filming for a little bit. I can feel that I didn't quite get my warm-up right as I went into the filming, and those muscles aren't firing quite well. That's okay. We want to do the best we can on that day at that time. There may be some days that you're starting with this where it's a little bit too challenging. If that's the case, you want to find a bench or something that's higher, where you're in a full plank position, and you're able to do that, where you're holding, let's pretend there's a bench here, and then come across this way. The same thing is going to apply where we don't want to break the rib cage from the pelvis. Simple exercise, but not easy, but this is what's going to get you the true power. Now, if you found this video to be useful and helpful in helping you make that switch of the mentality of just strength training to strength training for performance, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below. Head on over to the Human Vortex Training website to check out the blog and all the awesome content we have for you, and make sure that you are just paying attention to what you're doing in the gym. We're here for performance. We're cyclists. We're triathletes. We're not here to be gym rats. I used to be, still am a little bit, but that's not what you're here for. You want performance, you want to feel, look, and move better. So until next time, remember, train smarter, not harder, because it is all about you getting stronger as a cyclist and triathlete, not just as a gym goer.